What is going on, everybody? I'm going to show you how I scalp SPY on the 1 minute chart. I'm going to show you the uptrend today. I went 4-1 today, and then I'll show you the downtrend that we had the other day. This is what's beautiful about scalping. As long as you have a trend, up or down, you don't care what the market does. All you care about is that it's in a trend, so you can make money both ways, however the market goes. The only way you can't make money when you're scalping, at least the strategy I use, is when the market is sideways. So let's get into it. So Mike, the tactical stock scalper. All right. So today was a beautiful day. We had a great uptrend. Now, I never scalp the first half hour, 45 minutes of the market because typically most days it's really volatile and you need to wait for a trend to develop. And as you can see here, we have all 4 EMAs in a row. The white line is a 20, the green is a 50, the red is 100, and the purple is a 200 EMA. So let's start here with my first trade. It was a loss. Now, I go in typically with 25 contracts in the money, 0 DTE, and it's going long. I'll do calls. If the market is in a downtrend, I'll go short using puts. Now, you could use 1 contract or 10 or 100 contracts. It just depends on your budget and your comfort level with scalping. So I'll do 25 contracts unless I feel really strong about the trend, and then I'll up it to 50. Each tick or each cent represents how much you're going to make. So if you had 1 contract and SPY moves 1 cent, that's $1, right? So if you have 25 contracts and it moves up 1 cent or 1 tick, that's $25. Okay, so let's start here. So as you can see, we have this, I went in here on this touch and hold. We have this red candle right here, which formed a touch on the 20 EMA. Then the next candle, the wick got below the 20, but the body held above it. So I went in long and I put my stop loss underneath the white EMA, like 4 to 5 ticks below it. It came down and stopped me out. It's fine. That's part of trading. Start off the day with a loss, but what happens here, if my stop is, let's say, 4, 5, 6 ticks, I want my winners to be 10, 12, 15 ticks on the upside. So your losses are less than your winners. So anyway, I went in here, had a beautiful touch and hold. It failed there on the 20, and I got stopped out on an X-ray candle, lost about $100 on that trade. So we're coming over to my next trade, and you can see there's some consolidation here, but it didn't get down close enough to the 50 EMA for me to use that as entries and exits. I had to wait for it to get above the 20, and you can see right here, we had a touch on the 20, okay? Then we had a hold. I use this strategy not just for scalping, I use it for swing trading as well. It works fantastic. So anyway, I had a touch and hold there, went long with 25 contracts. The stop barely below the EMA that you see there in white. And then as SPY started moving up, I incrementally moved my stop up to the bottom of each candle as it completes, right? So I moved my stop. And like this little candle to the right of my entrance, I didn't mess with it. I wanted a bigger candle, so I moved my stop directly under there. Then I kind of held off for a little bit, and then I saw we had a bigger candle here, so I moved my stop under this candle, right? And then as it went up, I kept moving my stop loss up, and then eventually got hit up in here, where it came down and got me because it got below. You see the candle to the left? My stop loss got hit right there, right below it. But that was still a great trade. I got about 15, 18 ticks off that at 25 contracts each. Waited a minute for my next opportunity, and here it came. We had a beautiful touch and hold, picture perfect right here. Went in long here, and then again, incrementally moved my stop loss up under each candle, got stopped out for a short win, maybe about 10, 12 ticks. Right, this guy got me right here. Okay, but you can see it continued to rip up. Had I been a little more patient with my stop loss, I could have made a lot more, but that's scalping. That's what happens. Next trade, Beautiful touch and hold again. The candles are real little here. Okay, so I just kept my stop under the 20 EMA, kept following it, and eventually, as you see this consolidation, I just took profits somewhere up in here because I saw it consolidating and I thought, man, this thing might fail. It's not ripping up. It's not going up as fast as I would want it to. So I got about 10 ticks off of that one. Then it failed, came back down to the 50 EMA. This was a really nice one. Look at all the touches and holds there in consolidation along the 50. I went in right here on this red candle that you can see right here. Kept my stop below the 50. Then, as you can see, it started going up, so I moved my stop loss below the 20. Then it kept going up even higher, so I moved my stop loss to below this candle here. Then the next one, below this candle here. Then this candle here. Then this candle here, right? You can see what I'm doing here, and I just keep incrementally, moving the stop loss up, and I eventually got stopped out up here. Okay, so that was an absolutely wonderful trade, and I made my profit goal for the day and was done. But you could see how many other opportunities, right? There's a nice one right there. Here's a nice one right here, okay? Here's one right here. This may have gotten you, or if you were quick enough to take profits, you could have taken it. Here's some more up here. So just some really good opportunities. You need to wait for a touch and hold. It looks like the market's starting to come back down. So let's look at a downtrend, right? This was the uptrend today. I went 4-1, did really well, probably scalped for an hour and a half. Now, I can't scalp every day because, first of all, you need a trend. Second of all, I am blessed enough to watch my grandchildren every day. I go pick them up, and that does make it difficult for scalping to have them toddlers running around. You need to watch them. When you scalp, you need to be focused and you need to be on it. And this is not something I want to do every day for the rest of my life, sitting in front of the computer. That sounds like torture. But when I do have the opportunity or see a nice trend, I get on it. So this is one the other day. I posted this in my Discord server when I was doing this one with all the profits and everything. I think we did about 1,500 this day. So you can see right here, this is a downtrend now. So now we are going to use puts. Beautiful touch and hold right there. Incrementally move my stop loss down. This one, it was going down so fast that I took profits way down here. That was a beautiful trade. Here was another one. Touch right there to the left that you can see the wick got above the 20, but the body did not. As soon as the next candle looked like it was holding the 20, I was right in there. Did really well on this one thanks to that massive down bar. Now, I will say this. Downtrends, you can make a lot more money because the market falls faster typically than it rises. When it rises, it kind of stair steps up incrementally, nice and slow. But when the market is dropping, it drops hard, and you could get some really nice candles like those that you have seen here. Here was another one here, barely. Like, you see this consolidation that's forming here? This was kind of making me nervous. I would rip back up. Had a beautiful touch and hold here. Took profits right down here at the bottom of this consolidation period. And yeah, that was nice. I missed this one right here. This one would have been a banger. I wasn't at my computer. Missed this one here. This one would have been fantastic, especially if you'd have incrementally moved your stop loss down. This one right here alone, if you had one contract, you probably would have made $150, $200. You know, if you had 25 contracts or 50, just imagine what you would have made there. And this was, I believe, my last trade the other day. Yes, it was. Look at this. Beautiful touch and hold there off the 20. Went short in the money puts. came down there, just incrementally moved my stop loss down, very patient, very slow, and ended up getting hit, I think, on that green bar somewhere around over there. So anyway, that was just another great trade. If you trade with the trend, okay, and you have your stop loss barely above or below whatever the EMA you're using, it's really hard to lose, guys. And that's why I've been really successful swing trading and successful scalping, is because I do it with the trend. And I make sure that most cases my winners are bigger than my losers. So not only do you have a high win rate, right? You're going to win more than you're going to lose. Your winners are bigger than your losers. I hope this helps you. If you want to learn about trading, scalping, or whatever, I have a membership group. It's only $4 a month. Cancel anytime. Hope you enjoy the content. This is Mike, the Tactical Stock Scalper, out.